problem, Amanda. This is the nuance.
But then there's also,
life.
but then what's the point of people that are stuck in rural areas to go and get healthcare? Because those are the people that get in trouble the most because they can't afford to come out and do multiple doctor visits. We lived in the middle of fucking Washington and I had to drive, 100 miles.
Yeah.
For every appointment in the last 2 weeks. I would be fucking broke. All of my money would have gone to gas. And I didn't have a car for a week.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother thing. Like if I didn't have my own car and I had to figure that out.
Yeah, like if we had a farm that was our livelihood was
like then
which is most of the people around within the 100-mile radius.
The fuck? Do any of these people want to come and get healthcare? They'd rather fucking leave a piece of sock in their foot. They'd rather fucking just figure out what's going to happen and either chop it off or call the ambulance. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the point? So what's the point and but why? These are my questions. I just don't get it.
I think we can get, obviously we can be better. I think.
Like I know that my intelligence level compared to other people that are higher up and have their finger like AOC.
But they're smarter in different ways.
But
you
AOC
have your
and Bernie Sanders.
AOC's
and all
a
these
fucking
people.
Communist piece of shit.
I love her. It's
fucking Stalin over there.
But she has had so many people tell her to pick herself up from the bootstraps. And then also in the same sentence, call her a bitch.
Yeah. But I will say.
So in that sense.
She's been hypocritical a lot on certain things.
100%. And I do agree with that too.
Because she's a great example of capitalism.
But here's the thing.
She did pick herself up by the fucking bootstraps. Literally put herself.
Who isn't a hypocrite?
Everyone's
Tell me that.
Hypocrite.
So why the fuck does it matter that she's a hypocrite?
Because she's in power and they need to stand up for something good.
But we're people. And it starts from the ground up. It starts from the bottom.
No, we're here.
So if you're going to say that she's a piece of shit person, you're a piece of shit person.
Well, that's true.
Everyone's a piece of shit person.
I'm not in charge. I don't have a boisterous thing among thousands, millions of people.
I know, but I don't do enough stuff to fucking make a difference. I expect other people to do that are higher up in power. That's a hypocritical thing. That's a fucked up thing. I should 100% not have a car payment. I should have bought a car that was $1,000 and a piece of shit, didn't have a heater and fucking sucks. That's what I should have bought. And then I should have gone and worked at a fucking homeless shelter like I've always wanted to. And I should not be working where I'm working because it's not money that drives me. It's people. People fucking drive me.
Oh, man. Here's the thing, Amanda. We're going to delete all these podcasts. You're going to run government.
No.
It's going to be great. We're going to make money. You're going to make great ties. We're going to know all the people.
The thing. And that's the thing is once they get up there, and I'm starting to get mad at AOC because once you get up there, you get raped. You get your fucking innocence taken.
That's true.
You get the idea that everyone's bad, and not everyone's bad. It's just people fucking suck sometimes.
No, it's true though, because if you want to make it in politics,
you have to be tainted.
Well, you have to have a lot of friends, and those friends are scary people.
I just hate it. It makes me so mad. I want it to be all different, and I want everyone to get fired or shot or fucking killed, and I want it to be 100% tomorrow. Like, if I could have everyone be different in politics, and it was just a clean slate. We didn't know who anyone was, and all of these people with different attributes, but great attributes and smart, and wanted to do good for the world, were all together. Take all the bullshit out. Cut the fat. Drop the weight. Just fucking have normal people in charge. Have people that have had an low point in their life.
It's the whole institution, because I realize it's like
it's just trash.
Someone in government. This is a perfect analogy, I think. Someone in government is exactly like someone who's trying to make it up the ranks in a police force. I should specify a corrupt police force.
Okay.
So you have you're like, well, we caught the mayor's son with one of the biggest drug smugglers around in this county or whatever. Well, we can't arrest the mayor's son, so we're going to make a deal. We're not going to arrest the son, but the son has to give up someone else. But you're already working with the drug dealer, so you're like talking to the drug dealers like, hey, sorry, Vinny Paparino, I'm not going to get you. Give me your cousin. Be like, he's a piece of shit. You can have him. And then you bust that guy, and then it becomes this whole, it's in the newspaper, like, we busted a big time fucking drug dealer, part of the, Joey Bag of Donuts family. And it's just like, it's semantics. It's political, it's theater.
Yeah.
But you're playing both sides of the fence. You're constantly, you have to make good friends who are honest people, but you also have to be on the side of the bad and be like, okay, well, we got to work something out too.
That's why I'm saying wipe it clean.
Crazy.
Take them all out. No one's in it. Everyone's out.
Civil war, baby.
I think 100% if a civil war were to break out, I'd volunteer.
We just hold up the Constitution and just like...
I'm not going to lie, I would. I would volunteer to be on the fucking front lines and I'd be pissed. I get it. I get why people are mad. The fact that
it's crazy.
It's so much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
But you know what? I have hope.
I do have hope.
A lot of people we talk to, a lot of people in general, I think people are good-hearted. I think because of the internet, like you said, we're losing our innocence. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
We're losing Santa's not real, but we got to keep the magic of Christmas alive through the idea of just being thankful, thoughtful, and sweet.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at now.
It just sucks though.
We're no longer,
I just think that 100% the division that everyone's seeing, there's going to be a unity. And it's going to be of people that are not necessarily like-minded. You're not going to find someone that's 100% your favorite person. That's not a thing. There's always something about someone that drives you crazy.
Always.
And always. I
always think about that. Like, what do people just like, when they see me, they're like, what the fuck, Marty?
I always want to know that too. Like, because I hate everyone eating around me. I don't like anyone that eats. I fucking hate them all. The minute you start eating, I hate you. The minute you're done eating, I love you. It's, and not just you, I mean the royal you. It doesn't matter who you are. I hate the fuck out of what you're eating because of what your mouth sounds like.
That's a phobia, or it's a type of, It's like a type of fucking issue. Neurosis.
And it's literally, it's made my skin crawl since I was 5. Since I was able to know that I fucking hated it. Is when I was 5. And I hated when my mom chewed. I hated when my dad chewed. I even hated when my grandma would chew. You
look like Cricket when people chew. Like you get the biggest side eye and you squint.
I know I chew. I know that I eat food. I know that I do.
It's weird. You do, yeah.
Me, I don't bother me. Everyone else around me bothers me. But that's what I was going to say earlier. So I started taking vitamin D.
Oh, yeah. You're doing the Ds.
Since we moved up here, I've been really irritable. And I've hated certain things. Not all the time. Just certain things irritate the fuck out of me.
Like, why are you breathing so much, Marty? Shut the fuck up.
Or just people in general here just drive me fucking crazy. Like, sometimes I would love to go up to certain people and strangle them and see what that's like.
Totally get it.
And then I started taking vitamin D on Monday.
Monday?
And I feel way happier as a person. I think I was deficient and I think I was angry because I had a hormonal imbalance.
It's been really cloudy the last few weeks.
We
haven't been out because it's
like, even in the summer, I wasn't nearly as irritable, but I was still like slightly irritable.
Yeah.
Now I feel almost like there's like...
Well, you notice we would go on the river, get like sun all day, and we'd feel totally happy.
It's like I almost have like a calmness in my chest. Like my heart isn't beating as fast. Things are just calm.
You know what? I was trying to...
And that's weird that vitamin D is the thing that did that.
This is exactly like the best way I can describe it. life without vitamin D is looking through a screen door.
Fair.
So you see everything. You know what's there. You know the details
It's just a
there.
little fuzzy.
Everything just has a slight filter on it. And then vitamin D, you open that door up and it's like, oh shit, it's crystal clear. I can smell everything perfectly. Like there's no filter. There's no, and that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it feels
definitely, I just feel like a really different person.
It's amazing.
And I didn't, but we've lived here for 2 years, Marty.
Yeah. Well, and everyone's talked about it too. We're like, why do you...
Like, I've never
Remember
really been...
when we first moved here, people were like, well, you need to take vitamin D to get a happy lamp. And I'm like, happy lamp? What the fuck are you
I
talking
make
about?
fun of so many people.
They're like, it gets really dreary in
Yeah.
the winter time.
And it does. Like, you get, like, a weird...
You get the sads.
Like, yeah, like, I want to cry all the time now, but at least I want to cry. Like, it's like happy cry, sad cry. Like
It's just
when
normal depression.
Yeah, like, it's normal. It's a normal amount of cry versus, like, before, where
my
it's, like,
God.
a lot of cry.
Like an unreasonable cry.
Did you hear about Idaho, too, in Boise?
Idaho.
The
No.
Anne Frank Memorial? They put Nazi stickers all over it.
Of course. There's, well, out of all the states,
And then Idaho was like...
there's more Nazis per capita in fucking Idaho than any other state.
This is what makes me laugh. Idaho was like, there is no place for that here. And I was like, oh, okay. It's been there.
This is what?
Also, this is one thing leads to another.
Oh, welcome. I'm Marty.
I'm Amanda.
And we just, that was the intro. Now we're really going to get started.
Yeah, we are.
If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, or any, antics.
Questions.
Comments.
Antics.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Share if you care. Write
And
us
right into Lead Another Pod.
at gmail.com.
And this is an ad brought to you by One Thing Leads to Another.
McDonald's. Yum.
Yum.
I can't even tell it's made out of processed
I like that
wood.
you're wearing your boots.
Thanks.
You're so, like, official. I'm wearing leggings and socks and multiple sweaters.
I was really hoping you'd be like, you know what? That burger place does actually have limited seating. Let's go. And I'd be like, let's go, babe.
I know you really wanted to get
Snort a
out.
line of COVID and let's go. But it's all good.
I also really want to get out. Do you too?
I'm just a little social butterfly in winter.
I think, and that's the other thing too, is that I really thrive. I didn't realize how much I thrive off of dancing slightly buzzed in a group of people that I don't know. I miss that. Like, I almost
yeah.
cried about it the other day. And I was like, I just miss that. I miss just being in my own world with a bunch of other people. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Suicide's up 200%.
It's
Of
sad.
course it's a thing.
Did you know in, it might have been actually in Wuhan.
Wuhan?
In Wuhan, China, there was more suicides than there were COVID deaths.
Fuck. That's terrible.
So
Fun times.
take that into consideration too, guys.
End times fun.
Um,
That's Mark Maron special. Check it out if you
Also-
have some time.
can we, for the next podcast, I don't want to give us homework, but I kind of do.
I know. Well, I've been really bad. I've mentioned shit I was going to do and then never do it.
So I really want to, by next Tuesday, which is our normal podcast day, I would like to have a weird story related to Christmas,
Okay.
or Hanukkah, whatever fucking holiday. I just want a weird, factual thing on why folklore has made it that way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like some weird
I'm
shit
good
like
at
that.
this game.
So something that finds your fancy, whether it's folklore, whether it's a weird story. I just want to
something.
know something about Christmas that is weird and different and why.
I've got a buttload of things to talk about.
And then I also would like us to do a rendition of some sort of a Christmas song before we start our podcast. But
Oh,